हुँ, वही, वही। छोड़ो लेकिन हमने Why do you do why do you do that in a hurry? Sometimes you do that when you're thinking. You do that. Ow! You what's the problem? You can have some food. You do this. Can you maybe can you outsource my body? Ow! It's only 3%. This is really why do I keep getting these what is up with this charger? You- Mm, yes. You- How do you're playing ball, but you lost the ball. I was sitting on the why she wasn't ever met. Ex Hippie, off, off, off. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. No. Off, off. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. You do all that negative attention. Good job. Good job. They were okay. Hippie off, off. Hey, hippie off. Hey, good girl. Good girl. Good. I'm fine. Wait. has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying... Pip, off. Off. Get out of that. Off. Pippi, off. Pippi. Hey, off. Off. You're not stuck in there. Off. Pippi. That's not a bed. Pippi. I see you not listening to me. Is that you want to be a bad, crazy, non-listening girl? Is that who you want to be? Because I know a good girl that likes to be a good girl and likes treats and likes everyone thinking that she's good and the admiration that comes with being a good girl. I know someone like that. I know someone like that. Hey. Pippi, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Pippi. I'm in the middle of a text here, so I can't even. Hey. Pippi. Don't let me. This is Pippi. Excuse me. I know you hear me. Look at you. You open this. We don't want puppy crushed chips for Labor Day. It's not. No. Don't go after that. I could put that up on a table, and then you won't be able to mess with it at all. Is that what you're gonna force me to do? Oh my god. How did I drink all those? What happened to me that told me those beers are good? They taste like juice. But now I feel I drank too many beers. Too much beers and too much cheese. I was supposed to be fasting this week. I was going to fast this week. I wanted to party all weekend. I was on a roll trying to. You little guilty. And what happened to my freaking micro USB cable? Which are awesome. I need to give you some more of your dog food. Are you gonna eat the bad dog food that you don't like? I think you have your good dog food that you like upstairs. Actually. Oh, Pippi, stop. You're so annoying. It does kind of look like Crispin Glover, doesn't it? It's Clark Sound. Clark Sound. We could see if my record player works. It looks like, and it's called What is Music? And Patrick left it here. And I don't know if he found it on the street or if this is a friend of his. I don't know who Clark Sound is. But what's going on with Crispin Glover? I was talking to somebody about him because he had his infamous LSD um, late night talk show appearance, and he had his lore. But I was starting to wonder, well, what's he doing now? And he had a band, right, or something. Clark Sound. Clark Sound. Listen to it. Tell us what you think. Oh my gosh. I'm like freaking okay, doesn't have anything to do. Why is no one watching? People, go to Instagram and watch my story because I really feel that I made, if you watched, I think my YouTube live stream from last night is me drinking too many tropical squall beers and watching my story over and over and over again. But I'm very proud of my Instagram story, and I haven't been active at all on Instagram, so my interaction is going down. Sometimes I have 300,000 people looking at my page, but right now I only have 69 viewers of my first story. The first two about pigeons, okay, they're about to expire, but my Taylor Swift thesis, my music thesis, fame thesis, Swiftie takedown must be seen. It must be seen. Clark Sound is not your thing. You know, I have a record player over there. But am I going to? Where is my will to freaking live? My productivity was high. It was high yesterday. I was getting things done. I was wheeling and dealing. Then I was meeting with people in the building. I still don't know why Michael is upset with me, but then he was pleased that I gave him, that he had that Doritos cheese hot popcorn for him. I should have swept. Okay, but it means, do you notice you like putting the world on the defensive? Spam risk. Let's answer it and feel proud of ourselves. Hello? 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 Oh, they called me and they're putting me on hold. That's incredible. His range is a little all over the place too. He's not comfortable with himself. Clark.
This call is to authorize the payment of $1,499 for the recent order of Apple MacBook Pro on your Amazon account. If you do not authorize this
payment. A MacBook at that 1,400. I'm buying a MacBook for $1,400. It means, so Emiliano, I'm on to you that you're the one texting me, and I guess you're watching me too. And if you're a constant Jarva watcher, it might be hard to get the info. I don't. Oh, that reminds me about something I have to do. He wrote me thank you in quotation marks August 22nd at 7:13 a.m. At least he's getting up early, or he's staying up late. So today he texted me at 6:01 a.m. Hygiene protest. It's a lot of negging that's supposed to be saving my life, apparently. But I went back to the thank you in quotation marks and I said, what does this mean? And this anonymous person, who I believe to be Emiliano Ortiz, said, it means, do you notice you like putting the world on the defensive but can't take it when it's pointed inward? It's suddenly mean for someone to critique you, even if it's for your own benefit. Okay, so that maybe he saw my review of his messages to me. And I actually said these aren't as mean and just nasty as things that he's sent me before. I think I did look inward. I think I have reviewed his critiques in a very fair way. I don't think I'm crying about them or crying about his meanness, but he won't even tell me that it's him texting me. So it's like Tuesday at 1:56 p.m. he said, which I had posted on my Instagram story about a Donald Trump thing. And I kind of got into it, and then I was making more things about it, and then I didn't even finish that post. I left my own post theory because I was going further into it, and I put those on close friends to like review them and add them to my story, and then I didn't even follow this thread that I created on Instagram. But Emiliano's watching my Instagram, which I think I have him blocked. That's where he used to message me. Um, yeah, mean, calling somebody mentally ill, and yeah, it's not nice. I don't think that's what they do in therapy with people that if like people are having mental health issues. I don't think that therapists or helpful people to those people anonymously message them from different accounts or phone numbers, don't identify themselves, just watch all their content and critique it and call them mentally ill. I don't think that is, it's an unorthodox kind of help that Emiliano Ortiz thinks he's providing for me. So Tuesday at 1:56 p.m., and this is referencing my story about claims about Donald Trump's Oval Office redecoration and him talking about the gold. There's a thread of him supposedly bragging about very expensive gold that ends up being fake gold. So somebody showed the crown molding in the Oval Office as being available at Home Depot. And then I also referenced a story that Charlie Sheen told about him running into Donald Trump and Donald Trump giving him these Harry Winston gold cufflinks for as a wedding present and saying, "Oh, these are Harry Winston, these are like incredible," taking them off of his own jacket, I believe, even was a part of it. And then Charlie Sheen happened to have a jeweler or somebody assessing jewelry at his house or something, and he's thought of the cufflinks, and he went, "Oh, will you assess these? These are Donald Trump gave me these. These are like Harry Winston or something." And the jeweler looked at them and basically said that they were worthless. So is this, and I would like to get a statement from, and then Courtney was telling me that there's some whole thing going on with Donald Trump's hand that he's going to die or something. Does anybody heard about that? Because I have not heard about that, but that's what my neighbor told me about just yesterday. So anyways, back to Emiliano and his helpful guiding stalker texts. I have not blocked him yet, so we'll, I have a high, it's actually like if it's better for me to have positive energy and positive people and positive things all around me. Yes. But if I need a little negativity distraction in my psychopathic, masochistic, self-harm ritual life that I'm trying to vastly improve upon those things, then this is at least a little bit better than calling the person that we will not name. We will not call. I was going to call him and tell him why I hate him and why he's such a worm. But I've learned that they love the negative attention. They don't care if it's negative or positive. They just want, like, upsetting me is a win for people like this. I don't know, Emiliano. I would love to not include you in this category because you never were like this our whole lives and relationship until I moved to New York and didn't hang out with you fast enough. And then you started to send me hateful messages. And Now that seems to be your preferred mode of contact, and it is sad to me. But since you want to do this and send me these things, I will share them with my audience so that I don't have to hold them in my little yellow heart. So, Tuesday. Oh, I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. I knew I was like, because my phone was on 1%, and I was like, just read it. Get to the point. Get to the text. Read the text. Your phone's going to die. And sure enough, right as I got to it, my phone just died. And this charger is being so fucking finicky. I don't know why. Can you not with the shoe? Ma'am, miss, you have like 700 toys. I just bought you 2 new toys. And you're obsessed with my fucking shoe. She drags it into her laundry she takes the shoe everywhere. And it's the shoe. I don't know if it's this particular shoe that she loves or if it's because I've been wearing these shoes with no socks. I don't know where okay, good, you're eating. I'm proud of you for almost finishing that no hide, rawhide toy. Good girl. I thought that was a part of my shoe. So that's okay. She's chewing the non-hide, rawhide, and she's just leaning. She's just using my shoe as a comforting, she's just leaning on my shoe. She's not. I thought she had ripped something out of my shoe and was eating it, but she's just on my shoe for comfort, and she has the non-hide, rawhide. So that, what can we ask for? We can't ask for the world from this one. Yeah, gentle. I mean, if you want to hold my shoe, as long as you're not biting it. Because I thought you were really gentle with shoes, but then I noticed that there might be some lace, a little bit of shoelace destruction on another pair of shoes. So now I'm watching you with the shoes. I'm watching you with the shoe fetish. And where is our little Ashy girl? Who apparently does. I thought that we were terrorizing her with our presence in this world and in this home. But I think it turns out that she likes us and she wants to hang out with us because now we were giving her the upstairs. You like the mirror? We were giving her the upstairs, but she was coming over on the stairs to look at us and be with us. So she likes us. And you were so good with her, which I really appreciate. If you went upstairs and she's on the ground up here, you could be turned around and crying. Oh, you're right, you don't have any food. Okay, now you gotta be gentle. Remember, we don't chase the bird. We don't chase the bird. Hi, Ashley, you're okay. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Ashley, baby. You're okay. You can stay there. You're okay. You're okay. She's not going to bother you. Although if I leave you guys here tomorrow, I might make sure that you're up. See if you do have books. You have some food up here. Yeah, you have some food. I don't want to get up. No, I can just eat that. Because I don't want to lose so much food. Oh my god. No biting. No biting. this one too? You are so smart. I don't know what got through to you. You're suddenly using it. It's very alarming. Maybe it could be. Actually, I put a message out. We're trying to find your dad, but you seem okay. Hopefully, Dad is okay too. I don't know where he is. Okay, Pippa. Are you gonna follow me? Are you gonna follow me? Do you want one of your new toys? Are you gonna follow me? No. You're not. Oh, oh. Good girl. Good girl. Ugh. The only thing about her walking around now, though, is that she is pooping. Now, Pippi. Pippi, come here. I really am excited that Pippi is being so good with her. Uh-oh. Is she crying at the bird? Because before she could run up to Harry Nilsson and Harry Nilsson would fly over her head, and it was kind of like, but Ashley is not flying. What? Why are you in the corner crying? I'm not going to bed. I'm not going back to bed with you. Is that what you want? Why are you crying? Why are you crying? I love the mirror, my birds. Pippa. Pip, I don't want you to freak her out by being in here with her. Although I'm just so amazed at how good you are being. Not bothering her. I know you see her and I know you know that she's there. Are you scared of her? Are you scared of her now? That's good. I want you to be scared of her. I'm scared to run at her. And scared she has to heal. She doesn't need to be scared by something. No. Up. Up. Why don't you come back downstairs? What are you crying about? That's not fair. Can you stop finding? Can you stop doing what you're doing? Hi, Ashley. Hi, Ashley, girl. We're gonna go get you some new food today. Good girl. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Are you a good girl? And I got so when I read The Secret, or I don't think I actually read it. I listened to it on audiobook. My battery is running low. What do you mean? Hasn't it been? Maybe there's an issue with this cable strip. It's been plugged in all freaking night long. And I just took it off for the first time. And my battery's running low. So anyways, I listened to this secret. I think I got it from the library. And I listened to it on audio tape a few times over. And right after I listened to it, I was doing like real fast, real quick manifestations, like little things, like a picture of a deer. Prince Noob sauce is there for that one. Something with a deer. Just random little things. But this ladder, I don't know if I told this story already, but this ladder was in, I'm pretty sure it's this ladder. What if it's not even this ladder? This ladder, there was, whenever an apartment opens up in my building, those in the know go in there and see what there is to be had and just see what the what freaking situation somebody built up in there. Like this apartment was that this ladder came from originally was built out like you've seen in China or wherever where they have people living in like tiny little rooms. It was kind of built out like that. And they totally gutted it after that. But and they had little, so like this ladder was used to get up to one of these little rooms that had no other way, which is a popular thing that people do in this. I have this lovely staircase, but some people build, because the ceilings are high, a room and then a room on top of it and just put a hole in and put some kind of ladder to get to it. So I saw this ladder and I wanted it. And then Ramon took it, and I thought, well, I'll get that ladder back when he moves out. Because I always planned from whenever I first came here to be a part of this building and live here forever. And I mean, that, I guess I was going to talk about small manifestations versus big ones, but I guess that idea is the bigger manifestation that I am also immersed in. But so I planned to, but I never thought, I didn't think they'd be leaving. And I didn't think they'd leave this gorgeous wooden ladder. But then I saw it. They did move out. And I saw this beauty outside the apartment next to the trash. And now I have it. Now I have to feng shui so that I can put this ladder, but it can replace that huge ladder that I have somewhat unnecessarily. Spidey stuck in my mouth. You miss me when I go to the bathroom with me? Is that why you need to chew on my shoes? Just like if you're not chewing on me. I'm lucky you don't have infections, so not having to feel that separation anxiety. Although we have all the ear marks sometimes. But you weren't crying and wailing when I leave, so that's oh my god. Way too much. Way too much. It's like if you really are not supposed to be normal, you would just be normal. I would hang out with them. I'd make music with them. I'd be friends with them. But it seems like he wants it all. Attention. I really want to take it back, and I want to force, not force, but the hipster, I want you to also take it back. But why? To answer my anonymous stalker critiquer who goes by the name of the artist, musician, Emiliano Ortiz. I mean, he's not correcting me, my anonymous stalker, watcher, critiquer, so I must have him pegged right. Russell Cook, is this the real Cook? This is not the real Cook. Russell Cook 76. You have captured my heart, my dearest. I'm so thankful you replied to my letter. Are you saying that you're the anonymous stalker critiquer, Russell Cook 76? Because I don't believe that you are. And I don't believe that he would be pretending to be you. Winky goods, anus, my wealth, it's all yours. Dearest, this is very interesting. What an interesting development. I'm sure am glad I'm doing this dystopian YouTube series capturing my existential, emotional, physical, financial crisis. But in answer to the earlier question of hygiene protest, no, I'm not on a hygiene protest quite, but I am trying to dye my hair and not wash it before I dye it. And maybe that's something we can do together right now. And since I have my phone now at 7%, let me go back to the earlier text that I received at Tuesday at 1:56 p.m. And remember, no seriously equals we're sorry, I'm sorry equals come back to Buster's this winter. Is this the real Russell Cook? Because the language and the other messages are so different. I've been axing, I mean, HB is just, he's in and then he's out. He's out and then he's like, HB is HB. Have you been doing Busters? I've told him, give me a time. Give me a time and text me. Give me a time. I told him I wanted to stream with him. I told him at least you found me on my alt channel, Russell. HB can't, I don't know if he'll ever get over here. Of course, I'm trying to stream secretly. I'm from my research, it's not looking great for my other channel. I don't know. I haven't done Has he been streaming at all? Because I have not seen him streaming. We should do a stream. We should stream it up. I'm ready to stream. I'm ready to talk. I was trying to work it all out in private, anonymously. That was not the thing to do. I will be living out loud in a documented way from here on out, forever, for all eternity, for art history, for you, and for me. So, but back to what not the main stalker, harasser, abuser that we're talking about, but this is a different, jilted frenemy who, his name is Emiliano Ortiz. I'm pretty positive. Anyways, and so I had made this story. If you go back to the gold thing, what I told you about the gold and Donald Trump and the gold and the fake gold, okay? So Tuesday at 1:56, and go and watch my Instagram stories, friends, if you haven't already. I got a great story for you today, pointing out, a lot of people think that this Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce marriage sensation engagement is a big PR scam. It's a big controlling through the masses through media. And I have some fine points and historic moments to highlight within that timeline to bring it back to what's really important, which Russell knows, and that is the music, the heart of the music, the real music, the real passion. That is where the real soul is. And as cool as autotune can sound, and I actually was watching Bad Friends compilations, which I've also talked about, and and someone's using one of those autotune mics machine, and I remembered when Vomit Bitch had one, and I really do want I really want an auto-tune mic, and I really do want to mess around with it and sing with it. And like, you don't have to be a good singer and you can sound cool. But I mean, I work my whole life to be one of the best soul singers of our time, anonymous and obscure as I may be. And I met a girl that's even better than me, which I should hate to say, but I'm so blown away. I'm just obsessed with her. She's like the closest thing to Amy Winehouse I've seen, heard. She's incredible, and I'm obsessed with her, and I'm going to her one woman play in September, and she was at the jam party thing that I went to the other night where I tambourined my leg into oblivion, which is also on my story. I don't know if this lighting will show you how bad. I knew it was going to be bad because it hurt so bad after I did it. It's light. It's like, it wasn't, I've looked it up. It makes sense that it's subconscious self-harm. How badly it hurt the next day, it seemed like purposeful self-harm, because I'm like, I freaking did this to myself. This fucking hurts, and I don't feel pain. Like, I don't say anything hurts ever. And that was really hurting. Now it doesn't hurt. Not only if I push on it, but I knew that it was going to be a whole big bruise. I'm glad that it's it's a light bruise, because I thought it was going to be really bad. And I'm going to go swimming this weekend, and I'm going to have to see my mother. But I already showed it off on Instagram and posted about it. So she'll be looking for my bruise. And it was for the music, Mom. It wasn't somebody abusing me or me being abused, but from my research, it might be subconscious self-harm. But it's also just a commitment to the music. Anyways, Tuesday, 1:56 p.m. It's a heavy question. We were too snippy. I regret. Russell, you weren't snippy at all. You weren't like, there's one thing that I have to address, and it's not a personal to you. It's not, it's like my own axe to grind with the world and with myself that I have to address. I already told HB that, and that's all. It's no big deal. I didn't mean to like leave out of Busters and never come back. And you know, I should have, if I was stronger at that moment, I would have dealt with it in the moment. But it was just for me in the moment, I decided to do something else or whatever. I was like, I can't, I don't want to, whatever. I was prepared to deal with it and address it almost immediately. And it just didn't happen. And that's all I need to do. And then I'm back in the Busters. Give me a time and a date. Let's stream. I want you to be there. I want to, it's like, I wish I could find, see, and I wanted to go back to the original tape, the original moment of what I need to address. And I don't even know where that is now. I don't know if you guys could find it. If you can send me that episode, the last episode that I was on, I could find it and have it ready. But I could just even address it without that. And I just have to address the world for the women, for art history's sake. And other than that, I would love to get into it with you guys. I would love to bust it up. I think we should do it. I think, and I'm sorry, I feel like you have taken probably it hard. I'm sorry, Russell. I apologize, and I hope that you haven't tortured yourself over whatever you might think that you did wrong, because it's okay, and it's and I'm sorry. I don't want you to be distressed or worrying about what you did or adding on to. Just don't even worry about it. We're cool. We're fine. I love you for always and forever. I want to stream with you. I want to stream with HB. This little thing that I have to address, I just have to address it for me, for the world, for women and art history. And I know that you will be patient and loving and open and accepting enough to be on a stream with me and allow me to do that. And we can discuss it in any way that anyone wants to. I just have to say my piece on the subject. And other than that, I'm ready to stream. I'm in stream mode. I'm streaming my life away. I'm in the stream, swimming every day. But I'm not going to let this channel, this is a personal journey channel that I'm not going to let get freaking corrupted. I think I need to make an edgelord content only channel where I do certain things, like maybe Buster stuff, that a channel that it won't devastate, and where I save the material and I won't be devastated if YouTube decides to deactivate me. Okay, anyways, back to the Donald Trump and the fake gold in my Instagram story, Tuesday, 1:56 p.m. from my anonymous stalker critic known as Emiliano Ortiz. You can look him up. You can listen to his music. Give them a like, give them a follow, give them a hit. I'm not mean. Don't worry about gold paint from Home Depot. Worry about pigeons living and shitting where you sleep at night. So I guess this is the kind of constructive critique that he thinks is saving my life and that I can't take. And I have to call him a big meanie when he sends me these messages. You know, there's contrasting opinions about pigeons and diseases and all this stuff. But I'm happy I'm down to one pigeon. I am trying to keep, she was mostly in just the one area. Now she's walking around, so she is pooping on the floor up there. But I plan to clean that immediately. According to my research, there's a lot of misconceptions about diseases and the dirtiness of pigeons and stuff. This pigeon was born in my house and has never been outside. So I don't know. I don't think that she could really pick up. But luckily, if I wrote a novel to this pigeon pigeons for miles. There's 2 pigeon ladies of premier pigeon ladies of New York. I'm not one of them yet. I'm trying to keep my pigeon level on the down low. I'm not going full force into just straight up becoming a pigeon lady. When there was many flying pigeons in my house, that was an issue. And that was a shitting issue for sure. That's why there's tarps over only not, hey, off, hey, off. I said no. I said not to do that, and you keep doing it. Hey, off. Should I reward you? God, you're so annoying. I'm trying to make freaking content over here. Off. Hey, off. God damn it. You're so good. And now you're so obnoxious. Where did I put your fucking thing? Oh my God. I am going to lose my, have I lost my mind? Hey, off. Pippi, off. Sit. Good girl. Stay. Good girl. I'm going to give you one of the peanut butter ones. Uh-oh. Stay is not our strong suit. Stay, we've heard the word, but we haven't really absorbed the knowledge. Okay, sit. Good girl. This is what I'm trying to teach her. Is I feel like this will impress my dad, but I feel people will say, I'm trying to do it in